I'm a I'm a large person, standing pretty tall, so I still find it fascinating, offensive, irritating, and just downright filthy when people push in. I was having this very stressful day. It was I'm not very good in hot weather. It was super super hot out. I wasn't feeling too flash. I hadn't slept too well, and I had both my kids with me, and we had to go get groceries. And I went to the store at maybe busiest time, the busiest time, and it was just so. My daughter was quite small at the time. She was just she was overtired, so I was holding her. I had her, I was carrying her. I was carrying the shopping basket, and it's when sometimes when you go and you buy too much stuff. Well, I did that, so I was full. My son was like just walking right in front of people, and wasn't really understanding. Stay in your lane in the supermarket and all that. Anyway, I was just done. I just wanted to get through and get back. And then so it was one of those kind of lines that kind of it's like like kind of like two kind of lines, but clearly, very clear that which checkout was mine. Anyway, so this lady, she was by herself. She didn't have many items, and she just flat out pushed in front of me, and it was so rude. Like I know that she knows that she knew what she was doing. Do you know what I mean? And she just pushed in. And I was so tired and cranky and hot, and my arms were tired because I was carrying the basket in one hand and, my daughter in the other arm. I was just like, but I just didn't want to, make a scene or say, I knew if I said something, it was going to come out real harsh. And anyway, my son, who was probably, I reckon he was probably like 7 at the time, maybe, yeah, 7, in front of everybody on point, he's like, Dad? And I said, yes, son. He goes, did that lady just push in? And he's pointing at her. She gives me the side stare, the kind of like looking at the corner of her eye to see if we're talking about her. And like everyone just kind of looks. There's like, must be like 20 people were all looking because he said it so loud. And I just said I responded, yes, son, yes, she did. And everyone just had this big smile on their faces, like it was set up perfectly. This woman was like trying to get through as quick as possible. She wouldn't turn around, and she like power walked out of there. And when we got to the checkout, the lady at the checkout just had a big smile on her face. Like we didn't even have to recap what had just happened, but it was perfect. So it felt like she got a little bit of karma for pushing in. Do you know what I mean?